power steering. Okie doke. So I am installing my power steering properly. I've got some new hoses made up, proper ones with all the nice pressure fittings on them and everything. I've just got to basically thread tape all this shit up and get it prepared to throw in the uterus. So I'll get to that on this messy table. It's a bit out of film, but you'll see in a bit. I'll probably just cut to where it's in the ute. It's always the fucking stupidest shit that holds you up, eh? All it's I've got to get this crap off. And this stupid little fucking bolt here, not even anything that significant. Look at that, it's a 10mm bolt, and the fucking cunt won't come out. I've sprayed and soaked it with fucking WD-40 and shit. Like, yeah, of all the things I've got to do, that's what's holding me up. But we'll persevere with it. I just thought I'd add that in there because I'm a bit cranky with it. Anyway, continue on. We're getting there. I've gotten this connection all cleaned up. Simple shit, but might as well tell you. You know, make sure you put your thread tape on because these are, honestly, you don't want to have leaking power steering hydraulics. It's just a pain in the ass. Like, oily shit just makes a mess. It's annoying that you still have to have an oily thing in an electric car, but hey, it's just what you got to do. But yeah, so yeah, make sure you put thread tape on all your threaded connections, and also don't try and dodgy up a connection. Make sure you get proper, actually professionally made pressure fittings made, because it's just one of those things you can't do it with fucking hose clamps and glue or anything. You got to get proper fittings made. So yeah, I went and had these hoses made up. They just joined into my original factory. That one's got to have thread tape on it, but factory, you know, inlets and that. But obviously this bit here can be deleted because it's all just a bunch of joints and it's crap. Anyway, I'm just ranting on because I'm waiting for WD-40 to soak into this more. I'm going to spray a bit more on it. Yeah. Just because it has been an absolute fucking cunt. Mind the language. But yeah, I'll see as I progress on a little bit. There we go. 2 minutes later with a bit of soak of the old WD. And she is cracked. Makes for a happy guy. Okay, so it's all ready to go if you can make it out from this mess. So we got the high pressure line here connected into the bottom, goes and that connects there, which then goes into my steering box. And that's the pressure line. Then we've got the return line, which that end goes in the, obviously this is the return line, it's just normal hose clamps. That goes into the steer box, and then the other end goes in here to return back into the pump. And then, if I can find them, yeah, here's the connections, and I just got to, I had to cut this because I shouldn't have installed it straight away. But anyway, I just got to put some, I'm going to actually put some connectors on there so I can disconnect this if I want to without needing to cut the wires. But other than that, it's ready to go. So I'll get that into the uterus and see in a little bit again. Okay, so she's all bolted in, fixed in place. I've got both hoses connected up properly. I haven't made them look all neat yet, but you know, they connect up. There's a steering box there, so I've got pressure line in and the return line there. So, and also, oh shit, fuck. Oh, I'm getting a bit old for this shit, eh? I've just put those connectors so that way, if for whatever reason I'm going to take this out again, I'm not cutting wires. So we might wrap some tape around them, but yeah, that's just some wire connectors. But other than that, I think it's just a matter of flicking the switch and giving this a test run. Oh, wait, no, that's what I've got to do. Very important, I've got to put power steering fluid in, so I can actually film that one-handed, so we'll do that, but I'm going to take the cap off with both hands, so you can fuck off for a second while I do that. Alright, I'm sitting here up in my little battery seat in the engine bay, This thing's that fucking high, it's actually a lot easier just to sit up here sometimes. Oh, god fucking damn it, I didn't get the freaking cap off. Just wait a minute. I'll be back in a sec. Right, that's that done. So I'm a little bit fucking frustrated. I'm a bit shorter nowadays. I'm back working full time, and stress levels got a bit higher. I haven't got fucking time to do anything. Hear me out, don't worry, I'm just bitching and moaning. Anyway, let's get this power steering fluid going. Everyone's got to do what they've got to do, eh? I shouldn't complain so much. Here we go. We'll fill this up. You can watch me drizzle this in. Isn't that interesting? You didn't know this. Not everyone does. Well, if you work on cars, you probably do. But hey, I've even met people that don't. You won't happen to know that power steering fluid is actually oil. Very fine oil. Yeah, you can keep that in your brain books. It's probably a bunch of years ago on this. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. But hey, little fun facts while I'm filling this with power steering oil, which is actually what it is, but they call it fluid. I think this is actually, oh shit, I should probably line that up. No, nearly there, come on. This pump actually takes quite a lot of fluid. This is a litre bottle, I'm pretty sure it'll, well, from memory, when I've tested it last time with my dodgy hose clamp set up, don't do that by the way, I knew it wouldn't be permanent, it was just to test it. Yeah, it took a lot of oil, but I regretted even testing it because, well, I just blew oil through my nice clean engine bay, and I had to clean it and degrease it, but that's okay. That won't happen this time. I've got professionally made hoses. Made by Pertec, if you're curious, if you want to get hoses made. There could be other mobs around, but that's the one I could think of. But yeah, Pertec made these hoses for me. If you want to get some hydraulic hoses made, you didn't know where to go. There we go, and nearly got it all in there. Ooh. Yeah, nah, that's probably a bit too full in all honesty, but yeah, well, leave that be. And what I might do, no, I'll put the cap on. I was going to say leave the cap off, but don't want to take any chances. But we'll let it run because sometimes there'll be a bit of air in the lines, so we'll let that work its way through, and then we might have to top it up a little bit, but I don't think we will. But we'll see. There you go, caps on. Okay. Let's give this a test run and see if my steering works. Yeah, let's go on the cap. Okay, so, well, I'm actually going to switch down here. That is going to be the heater switch, but for now it's my power steering switch, so we'll press that. You'll hear it start to wind up. It pressurizes the lines, and actually I think it does need a top up of oil. Yeah, it does. So we'll top that up a little bit. It's like a radiator. You gotta. And like it says, it's actually from a petrol motor, so you wouldn't usually hear this pump going, but yeah, it's dead silent. You actually hear this, so it'd be interesting to see what it's like inside the cab. Just want to top this up properly, and then we'll go give the steering a test. Yeah, it must take a full litre. There you go. He's oh, yep, not full litre, there you go. Exactly. Yeah, bottle's empty. And that is rimmed. Probably too much fucking oil in there now, I bet, eh? Oh, well, we'll find out. Alright, well, let's give this steering a test. Let's dry steer it. Hey! Yeah, there you go, that's steering working. I'll try and get it on a wheel. Oh, fuck's sake, wind this down. There we go, okay. I'm just steering one-handed here, but it's very easy to steer. Like, it's nice light steering. There you go. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Beautiful. I've got power steering. You don't even need to have anything turned on. It's literally flick a switch and you got power steering. I could be literally coasting down a hill and have power steering with that. Just checking there's no leaks. Doesn't appear to be any leaks here. The pump and go underneath. That's an old patch of oil, don't worry, it's not new. Beautiful. Got no leaks there. No leaks there. Well, there you go. Simple as that. That is. I know I didn't sort of film everything because it's hard when it's just me. But you know, it's pretty simple. You get the idea. The lines bolt onto the steer box. Put your steer box somewhere. Not your steer box. Your pump somewhere, which is that. Fill it with oil. Wire it up to a switch. Hey presto, you got power steering. That's simple as that. That's how you do electric power steering in an electric car. And I shall see you next time, where I think I might even start doing it today. We'll see if we get some footage. I don't know when the video is going to be out, but next thing to go in is the heater. I've got my water heater. I've got a pump. Yeah, I got all my bits and pieces to do that, so we'll get that going in next. And then after that, I should be next week sometime. Oh, fingers crossed. I'm gonna. Fuck, I've got no wood to touch, but oh wait a minute. Touch wood. I will be ordering the controller for the motor. So again, once I order it, apparently it's got a couple weeks from the make it, and then I have to wait for delivery. So it could be about a month for that to arrive. But yeah, next week sometime I'll be ordering that, and that'll be going in here. So have all this whole engine bay finished then. And then once I've done that, the next thing will be putting the batteries in the back. Like I said, I've already got the batteries, but I've got to buy the BMS unit for it. So that'll be after the motor. I'm not sure when that'll be, but as soon as I can, I'm really wanting to get this fucking thing happening. And then once that's done, it's really just get it scrutineered, engineered, and pay rego, and she's done. Like, this thing's getting fucking close, real fucking close. All right, I'll see you in the next one. I'm rambling on a bunch of shit and I'm really swearing a bunch, so I'll catch you later. See you in the next one. Oh, also I forgot to mention, only reason it wasn't done today is because the Mr. Man at Pertec couldn't have it done for me. He was flat strapped getting these power steering hoses done for me, but next week I'll also be picking up my aircon hose. Got one elongated so I can fit into the condenser at the front here. So once I got that one in, I'll be getting a oil lecky out here to regas the system, and then we'll be giving that a test as well, because that means the aircon unit should be working too, which means we've got climate control in the car. Woo! Fucking, I'm getting retarded. Let's go. See you later. Coming together. I'm excited.